Hey guys, today we have a very exciting video for you. At least I am super excited because I'm sitting in a sea of white MR2s and I have to tell you, we're gonna get a red MR2. So there was some video that I did, I want to say very recently, and I threw it out there that I was looking for a red MR2 and out of nowhere an opportunity came for me to acquire a red MR2. Now the story in this one is very interesting. It's a little bit different from what you'll see. I'm not going to give too much details yet because the previous owner, we're in conversation as to what he wants us to share on social media. But the whole point is there's a new car coming. It's a red MR2. It's one I've always wanted. It's what I call the poor man's Ferrari. And this one actually looks like a Ferrari. But today is the day it went on the trailer with the shippers about 2 days ago. It is finally here in South Florida. It is time for me to go to the shipping yard and pick it up. And I hope you guys can sense the excitement, but I cannot wait to see this car. I'm so excited. There's, I have two white, my friend Craig has two white MR2s. We've just been around white MR2s here in South Florida, and just to be able to have a red one, which is something I've always wanted, is very exciting to me. So without further ado guys, let's head over to the shippers. Let's go pick this car up and I'll show you what I got. I want to introduce this car, and this is not a real car guys, but this is an RC car that I built. And I'm really doing this for the guy who I acquired the car from, for him to understand how much I wanted a red MR2. So before I even got into MR2s, I was into RC cars, radio control cars. I'll show you a quick snip if you haven't seen my previous videos of what RC cars I have. And that was my thing. I'm still into it, but I was into MR2s back then. I just didn't have one. So what I did, I built an RC car off an MR2, which is all these cars that I have here, these RC cars, honestly, they're scale replicas of what I'd love to have in real life, or the 1/1 scale, if you want to say. So this is a 1/10 scale red MR2. This was my vision of the perfect MR2 back then. It was red, it had the bronze wheels, and there it is. And now this is the reason why I'm so excited, because my whole idea behind this red car is to build it to look exactly like this. So I'm really hoping this is going to be what I can turn this vehicle into. So just a lot of excitement, and I'm kind of speechless to be honest with you, but I may be able to turn this car coming into this thing here that I had as a dream before I even got into MR2s, just to kind of show you the history of where this is coming from. So let's go get this car. Alright guys, so this is the pickup, and you probably see the camera going back and forth because we're in a truck yard and this is not a nice smooth road. So anyways, this has been a mission to get this vehicle here, and I haven't seen it yet, you guys haven't seen it yet, so we're both gonna see it at the same time. So just keep watching and see what happens. I'm hoping it's better than I expected, but certainly not worse than I expected. guys, so here we have the red MR2 and we have it in the spot. The usual spot is like deja vu where we had the white one. So here's the current condition. As you can see, it's red. Paint is kind of okay, but we got a couple spots right here. Like for example, I got some rust here, and you know, the fact that this is here, I'm just kind of concerned, especially I think this is a border kit. So I'm kind of concerned about what may be lying underneath these rear side skirts here. At some point I'm gonna have to take it off. The original plan right now is, or the initial plan I should say, is to kind of wash this thing, get all this moss, because this has been sitting for about 10 years. So it did run and drive, but obviously it's been sitting, so we got to bring it back to life. But this is the general condition. You know, if it weren't for these rust spots, I think the paint could be buffed out and just really come back to life, but we're gonna have to figure out what do we do with these rust spots. Let's look at the engine bay. It is an NE, so didn't get a turbo one, but that's fine. Again, just a lot of debris. Looks like the landscapers cut the grass and just gonna blow up in here, so gotta clean this up. Overall, I think it's fine. Hopefully it should run, so we'll try to get that started. And then it's a T-top, so look up here. So now we have a T-top car finally. No more sunroof, but there's good and bad to T-tops, because it's a T-top, yes, but I think it's leaking. So I want to say water collected on the driver's side floor, and I'm really concerned that the whole floor pan is probably rusted out at this point, but we'll have to go through and see. Again, this is just the initial. I just got it parked here. Let me show you the interior real quickly. All right, so looking at the interior, again, just a lot of, it just needs to be cleaned. As you can see, there's a lot of grass all over. I don't know if they cut the grass and the door was open or what, but there's grass everywhere. So again, it's a mess. You guys know how I get these cars. It's a mess, but I see the potential, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring this back to life. So if you're interested in restoration, if you like MR2s and you like to see the before and after, this is going to be the perfect videos for you, so stay tuned. Doors, as you can see here, normally these rust out. This is not too bad, but there are some areas. Again, once I get everything washed up and clean, we'll get a better idea, but there's some work to be done here, guys. Let's go to the front. All right, so moving on to the front. So we have a border front kit. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, border. So it looks like a poor man's Ferrari, so the red Ferrari. So here's the look. Actually, this grill thing looks kind of cool. Not really my style. I'm probably gonna go back OEM for front bumper, you know, as we figure out this journey for this car. But let's look inside the front. Let's see what's here. So all the pieces are here. Again, we got a lot of leaves, a lot of grass. You can see all the strut towers are cracked. So there's a lot of work to be done on this one, but so far it's all here. Again, based on what I'm seeing, the major concern would be rust. If we can get beyond that, then this car is savable. So we're gonna try to, right? This is our front gear. Again, looks good. Under the hood looks good. Just needs some love, needs some soap and water to begin with. All right, so the trunk area comes with extra moss. So as you can see, a lot of moss it was covered up, and I guess there's a lot of mold or whatever, just kind of moss kind of grew on the car. So we're gonna try to knock that off today with a pressure washer. And here's the trunk. The pieces are here, so I can tell you, you know, assuming this passes the rust check and can be roadworthy, then all the parts are here, but a lot of crap here in the trunk, so we gotta get that cleaned up. But the inner mat is in. Curious what underneath there looks like, if it's rusted out as well, or any rust at all. So we'll see. You can see the trunk here. Again, some surface rust, a little bit more than I would have liked to see, but if I go under, you'll see a better idea. So it is starting to rust out here. So the car was in Indiana, and you know, that's like a rust belt area, so it's kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. So who knows, we'll just have to see how it goes. But this is what I've got, guys. There's a red MR2 here, and that's what we're working with. On the floor, you already see some rust chips that fell off of it, so the chassis has some concerns, to be honest with you. And then if the tires, I mean, they're obviously they've been sitting for a while, so they would not be in good condition, but they're actually cracked. So that's it. So that's my new MR2, and this is gonna be a project for a while here. We'll see. Next video, we'll do a full-on unveiling. We'll take the interior out and look at the floors and all of that. And for now, I'm just gonna close the video out, and we're gonna get to washing this thing. Alright guys, so that's it. That's the red MR2. I hope you guys like it. I'm excited. I know there's a lot of work to be done. There are a couple of areas that are a little bit sketchy, but we got to figure it out, and that's what this channel is all about. So I'm excited to go on this journey. I'm going to take you guys along for it. It doesn't mean 2GR build has stopped. It just means we got something in between, something that's added, something that's going to continue to build content for us so we can grow this channel. With that said, I'll see you guys on the next one.